Good evening, everyone. It's your boy Mike Gaming 2K17 here today. The general concept of today's video, if you can tell by the title, is called Depressed Storytime, and it's just something I'm doing because I'm getting bored with life, and I kind of wanted to try something else besides gaming and cooking tutorials. It's not really necessarily a cooking tutorial; it's more or less poverty food, is what I call it. Yeah, so I'm just going to be telling a story today, and that's pretty much what the entire episode's about. I'm going to throw a random song in here too, that's going to be lasting for probably about, I don't know what, 15 minutes. So, if that's that. I don't really know how people do this, but I'm giving it a shot, and hopefully I'll get better at it. I'm sorry if my voice sounds a bit higher, or kind of weird pitches, it's because the microphone's acting up. And I keep zoning out because I'm trying to help my friend Pablo. I'm texting him trying to help teach him how to be a pimp because there's this chick that's clearly into him and he's clearly into her, and I'm trying to help them, give him advice so they can kind of, you know, mingle. I'm trying to help Pablo out. A little example. My friend Pablo looks like McLovin from Superbad, just a bit more not as weird. And the chick he's going for is Michaela, or her name's Michaela. So, you know, McLovin, Michaela, McKay. Yeah, they all start with Mick. So, you know, that's grooving. So, while I'm telling the story, I am gonna load up my Minecraft world, and it's gonna be something like a weird little Yule log thing. But, yeah, I'm just going to stand in front of my fireplace. I try to do this and play Minecraft at the same time, and it's too hard for me to maneuver all that. I can't really cooperate like that with my brain. I understand if this is a bit random, and I don't really know if y'all want to hear me just talk, so I don't know, I might put like a weird song over this, and it's most likely going to play for about 15 minutes, so yes, if the song is irritable, it's probably better than me. So, yeah. So, shoot, let's get into it then. Yes, I understand the name from a Minecraft world is very strange, but that's just, don't look too much into it. It's just a play on words, and it's for the meme, for me and my friends, and look at that, it spawned exactly where I wanted it to be. Alright, so like I said before, this is going to be kind of like a Yule log thing. And today's theme of story is going to be the worst teacher experience. Now, the worst teacher I believe I've ever had on the face of this earth was definitely in the 3rd grade with a teacher named Miss Kuzava. Now, 3rd grade was a wild time for me. I was 8. Remember that. I was 8. Keep that in mind. And I was a nice kid. No, I didn't really do anything to provoke people, but I did something to provoke her, and she just hated me with passion, and vice versa. But I don't really know what I did for her to hate me, but I'm 98% sure one of the reasons is because we were total idiots as kids. So one of the things we used to do back then was we used to auction off Legos. Like, back then, I don't know what year it was, but Ninjago was very popular back then. And my friend Kevin and I were really into it. And you can find my friend Kevin on YouTube too. His name's Keviplier. He's in my subscriptions. So, yeah, he's cool. He has like 1,000 subscribers because, you know, I'm working my way there. So, anyway, if you had like the most popular Lego figure of that generation or that day, you would auction them off to each other. And I think doing that is what really upset the teacher, because I remember one time I told him we were going to the library to check out books, and I was like, hey, my guy, meet me in the corner of the library. We'll be all sneaky, and we're going to trade them off, my guy. And he's like, I'll see you then. Most likely it didn't go like that, but you know, I am much older now, and I have developed a vocabulary that would probably traumatize my younger self. And yeah, so we went back there and we tried to trade him off, and lo and behold, I look over his corner and she is coming at us like Jason out of Friday the 13th. And like, have you seen that video of the black dude walking into like the Popeyes all buff, very Terminator-like, and he just kicks the bucket of chicken? If y'all haven't seen that, that's a beautiful video. But, you know, it's just a meme. But anyway, yeah, that's how she came at us, and she grabbed him by the shoulder, she turned around, she's like, I don't know what y'all doing, but I'm gonna need you to get out of here. Now, Miss Kuzava, she was strange. She was from like the UK, which didn't make it any better. And she put the fear of God into me. This woman, she looked like a Who from like the Grinch. That's exactly what she looked like. And she seemed like she would be a perfect role for the Wizard of Oz, the Wicked Witch of the West. Exactly perfect. Now, so we head back to the classroom, we get a lecture, and that's that. So I think though that's one of the reasons that she hated me, is because we were always doing stupid stuff. I remember we wrote a paper with a bunch of swears on it, and she caught us and she made me read it to her. Or no, she didn't make me read it to her. She made me call my mom because she read the letter and she was like, why did you guys write all this? And we were like, because we're kids. You don't teach us anything. We got to make our own words. She tried to teach us cursive. I know how to write, well, wicked A and B in cursive, but I literally know no other letters. I can't even read cursive. It's so sad. Today's generation is falling downhill. But, yeah. So the main story is that I hated her because there's a creeper at my door. Get out of here. I hated her because of a specific incident which involved me and my I have a nail biting problem, and it started much as a kid. It started back then, and it's not bad now. My mom hates me, but I don't know. She just criticizes me about it. Just kidding, Mom, I love you. But yeah, I had a pretty bad nail biting back then, and it was kind of around the time it developed. And I think Miss Kuzava really hated me for that, and I didn't really understand why. But it's kind of hard, it's kind of a fuzzy memory, but this is what I remember. I remember she was always constantly telling me to stop. Now there's a skeleton at my door. Where'd he go? She was always constantly telling me to stop, and she was always calling me out for it, being rude. And I'm just sitting there like, God dang it, woman, can you just leave me alone? Christ. I just inhaled my own saliva. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm better. Okay. Whew. Where was I? Okay, so, right, where was I? Oh, yeah, so, anyway, this is what I remember. I remember that she had my mom and my grandpa and me go talk to, like, the school therapist, or, like, the school counselor, someone like that, talking about how I need to get my issues resolved, and they need to make sure there wasn't any issues at home. And then my mom's like, yeah, everything's fine. And then Grandpa's like, yeah, everything's cool. And I have absolutely no clue what's going on. I'm just sitting there in that chair wondering if there's any more mac and cheese left at the house. But there wasn't, sadly. And I found out that Miss Kuzava was actually threatening to call social services on me because my nail biting problem. And I'm like, my guy, what? Why would you call social services on me? And she gave me these weird... She actually took the time and effort to make sure that I stopped biting my nails. Like, I've never seen a teacher care about me like that before. It was really scary and upsetting, disturbing. But she said yo, my guy, I'm gonna completely mess up your life. So she gave me this weird stress ball thingy, right? That I had to squeeze in case I ever felt the nerve to bite my nails. And I'm like, the odds of this working is like the odds of a blind person understanding David Copperfield. It's like, what do you mean? How's this supposed to help me? It doesn't help. I don't have like OCD, not OCD, I'm sorry, ADHD. I don't need to be constantly fidgeting with things. I don't understand the concept of this, miss. And she was telling me, no, I think I remember the teacher told my mom that the fact that I was biting my nails was reminding Miss Kizawa of her son. And she said that her son was always biting his nails because when she was going through a divorce with her husband, her son was depressed about it, and he kept biting his nails because he was suicidal. And I think he killed himself. And one of the signs they never paid attention to was that he was biting his nails. And I'm sitting there like, Jesus Christ, this is brutal. And I don't understand that. Like I said before, keep it in mind, I'm 8 years old. Biting your nails at that age is perfectly normal. I mean, you see a kid on the street picking his nose and you don't think, oh my god, I bet his mom beats him at home. I bet he's suicidal. He's not. It's normal. Kids around that age do that kind of stuff. We go around, we bite our nails. It's normal. It's not. Everyone does it. Everyone does it in life at least once. If you've never done it, you're not human. But that's normal. And personally, if I was a teacher and I saw my student biting their nails at that age, I'd think that's normal. But maybe if it was very vigorous and they're like 16 or 17 or 18 years old or around that region where they go to high school and they're showing signs of it, then yeah, shoot, I'm going to get into it. But at the same time, I don't think that's your place. I don't think you should... Let me see. I don't think you should go and get into your student's life. That's none of your business. They need to sort it out at home. You don't need to drag them down to the school counselor. So, moral of the story is, teachers, if you see your kid doing anything like that, don't get into it. If it gets really bad to some point, then yeah, email the mom or something. So I never really heard any more from her after that. The school year ended. She wasn't there the year after, and I have not heard from her since then, and I'm very happy. And I'm glad no other kid has to suffer like I did. But yeah, I think that's going to end it for this video. I'm going to go kill that creeper that's outside my window in a moment. But yeah. Hope you guys liked this story. It's weird, I know, but you know, I want to try something different. If this works out, I have so much more other stories. Like again, I don't know if I said it in the beginning or not, but yep, I don't want to hear myself talking in my own videos because it upsets me. So I'm sorry if the song I chose is upsetting for you, but you're gonna have to deal with it because you choose to watch my stuff. Shout out to Justin, Pablo, and Louie. Y'all are my biggest viewers. I understand that I disappoint you, but you know, that's what we do. We disappoint each other. Pablo, I wish you luck with you know who. Don't kill me, please. Don't come at me with a golden AK, because if you shoot me down in my own house, my mom will not care. She's gonna be like, cool, I don't have to pay as much Kaiser bills. But shout out again to Lala Marie for inspiring me to make more cooking videos. And that's about it. Make sure to like the video and subscribe for more content. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
You want that song?